Welcome back to the C. Harper Reinventing series. A series that I wrote, again, as I said earlier, when I was in my valley experience. A time when I was at the lowest and God began to show me the things that I needed to do to reinvent myself, to move myself from stuck to success. And so for the previous weeks, we've talked about change, choices, creative mind, family, freedom. And today we're going to talk about money. Ooh, that's a word people don't like to talk about. And let me tell you, that money thing is important. And you need money. And though money is not everything, it answers all things. And it's imperative that we get a hold of our money. There's a book a sister wrote. She said, girl, get your money straight. Boy, get your money straight. You need your money to function. And so I want to talk to you all about money today. I want to share with you the importance of money. And people think being an entrepreneur that you're going to have money. Well, being an entrepreneur the first couple of years, if you don't come from money and people haven't invested a lot of money in you, you'll probably end up financially broke. And that's okay to struggle through a period. But you got to get your money straight. You can't spend more than you make. In order to be a purposeful person, you've got to learn to sacrifice and not allow money to make you. How much money you have does not make you more important than the next person. Money does not make you better than the next person. But it certainly gives you great privileges and advantages that you cannot even imagine. People with money travel. People with money, they don't borrow, they lend. People with money live in nicer houses and can afford to go to nicer schools. And so you have to learn. You know, I like it that in Acts it says, I have showed you all things. How? So that laboring you ought to support the weak. And to remember the words of the Lord Jesus Christ when he said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. That's Acts 20:35. And I'm telling you, please become a better steward over your money. Because if you're not, if you become a borrower, you are a slave to the person who was lending you the money. Whether it's your friend, whether it's your family, whether it's a bank, if it's a mortgage. Listen, when you borrow money, you are a slave to people till you pay them back. It's senseless to use money to charge certain items. It's senseless. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. Don't allow yourself to spend money frivolously because you're trying to keep up with other people. Get your money straight. In order to be a purposeful person, you have to be a great steward over your money. Money is important, and we all need money. You see, money, regardless of your age or your status, the exchange of money or access to money is necessary. You need money. And if you spend it all, you'll have none. It's as necessary as the air that you breathe. And in this economic domination, money transcends cultures. It answers all things, though it's not everything. And it can't be viewed as bad. Really, no, it's good. Because it's an innate object. But it's something that you have to have. Spending, lending, and borrowing perpetuates the cycle of its function. You spend it, you lend it, you borrow it. And depending upon your inner peace, it has the ability to increase you, decrease you, or even cease you. You can die from having too much debt. The stress of it. So be frugal, be fruitful, and shrewd when you're using your credit. Remember that you've got to regulate your spending. It's imperative that purposeful people don't take advantage of their money because they're going to come a time when it's going to be tight. And you're going to need that money that you wasted. You know, impulsive buying is for fools. Stop buying something impulsively. If you don't necessarily need it, don't buy it. If you need it or if you can afford it, that's one thing. But this is silly just to buy. It doesn't make sense. I'm here to tell you that when you live a life of purpose and you've got to reinvent yourself, what you need to do is, first thing to do is save a percentage of every dollar you get. And real wise people give 10% of their money back to the Lord. So I have some questions to you about money. Do you control your money or does your money control you? Do you associate your importance or your value with how much money you have? Because that's not the case. And can you think of ways to make more money and then to save more money? Folks, get your money straight. And it is better to give than to receive.